So we have to start off with the guy that introduced us both, and that's John. Um,
Yep.
any further thoughts on him?
Okay, so yeah, John. Well, I mean, obviously, if it weren't for John, I would not even be talking to you in the first place, without a doubt. So I have to give major shout outs to John for this, like seriously. But overall, he's a great guy, obviously. Um, he definitely works hard, and yeah, and he's a big Nintendo fan like me, and yeah, he definitely he's great at playing all that stuff, all the games and all that stuff. Yeah, like he's very good. So but obviously for him, it would be awesome if I could like meet him one day. That would be amazing. But that I doubt that, but still.
Well, I mean, it would be nice to meet John and some of the big names it would be really cool to meet John because John, like from the very first time that I met him back in 2015, and to give you an idea of how long I've been friends with him, I was friends with him before he even got 200 subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah, same for me. I think he had like 300 and some. I honestly don't remember. I don't remember how many subscribers when I met him.
Okay,
Uh,
so in other words, you met him not long after that.
I met him in 2016.
Okay, so that again, that just goes, so it's
Yeah,
not that long after that. All right.
yeah, yeah. I met him. I was my first episode that I was in with John was like the second episode of season 2 of McRumps, and that was in Smash 4, the second episode of Smash 4.
Ooh. Well,
So
well, ever since you came in, you've definitely have added more to the entertainment value of the McRumps just by your personality. And
yeah,
I, there's not really much I can say about John other than he's a man.
yeah, he is a man.
But of course there are other people, and some of those people include the likes of Jakoi. I don't know if you're. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
you know who
I
Jakoi is.
yeah, I do know him. I know him a little bit. Yeah, we used to talk to each other a little bit, but not that much. But but I used to play a lot of him when we play Mario Kart 8 and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Mostly Mario Kart 8.
yeah, Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. He was he was
Yeah,
second to none the best at that
yeah,
game.
he's really good. Whenever John always makes jokes about like him saying that he does Jakoi hats. Yeah. I don't know if you
Jakoi
remember
tops,
that.
yes. You know, I remember Jakoi the hacker, and then we also call him
Like
Jaboy
Joy, you're such a
tops.
like Jakoi, you're such a hacker.
Yes,
We always made jokes about that.
it was funny as hell. I will tell you that much. It was just, but of course Jakoi himself is a great guy.
Uh-huh.
Just a funny, very funny guy. Um,
He's very good at Fortnite. Even I never played Fortnite. But I've seen him play it, and he's very good at it.
yeah, he's so good at it that I call him Mr. Fortnite. Just cause
I
he's
think that's
really
what
that
he
good.
actually, I think he used to call him that, I think. Like for himself, I think. Or was that something else?
Hmm. Well, I mean, I know he did call himself that, so there's that. Um,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
but
Not
who
that much
else?
to say. Not that much to say about Jakoi though. Other than then, he's a great guy and he's really good at games and all that stuff.
And then I guess really the only other thing I can say would be to talk about Tanman.
Oh yeah, him, the Tan Man. Okay, I got some stuff to talk about him. Okay. Yeah, I definitely know him. Uh, well, obviously, first things first. He's a great guy, obviously. Uh, he has such a great personality. He's very nice. Uh, and his videos are actually very good. Also, one time to the point where I actually made a YTP on him. I don't know if you
Oh,
remember.
that's I kind of forgot about it, but it was Italian or uh what is it called? Chef Man C. I forgot the name of the.
Yeah, it's called Tanman Mates Meatloaf Italian. That's the name of the YTP. But he on his channel before he deleted all his videos, he used to like make a cooking videos and all that stuff where he made an Italian meatloaf, which looked delicious actually.
Yeah, I'm
So
not.
he's a very good cook though.
I have to think that who knows? Maybe he might become the next Bobby
Gordon Ramsay.
Flay. What? I didn't
I
hear
thought
that.
you were gonna say the next Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, he's like a very good chef.
Yeah, but I don't see him as Gordon Ramsay, and here's why. It's not that I don't think he can cook as good as Gordon Ramsay, but because he doesn't have the personality of Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yeah, sometimes he can be very mean.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, I can understand him getting angry at, restaurateurs for, subpar foods and, lack of standards. I can understand that.
Yeah, I'm not really talking about like Gordon Ramsay's personality. I'm just talking about his cooking skills.
But if we're talking cooking skills, then yeah, I don't see why he doesn't become the next Gordon Ramsay.
But what were you thinking?
Because I was thinking of like Bobby Flay, um,
Oh yeah, him.
because simply for the fact that, well, actually, Bobby Flay was into Southwest American food, but Taman is into Italian
Yeah,
food. I forgot about that. So
yeah, he said he was Italian.
yeah.
He always said, if you guys don't know, I'm Italian. Yeah, that's what he said in his video.
Ah, well, I mean, the only other Italian I can think of. I would have said Mario Batali, but of course we all know how disgraced of a man he turned out to be.
Right. Now, when we were talking about those cooking shows on like Food Network, would it be awesome if Taman was actually in like one of those cooking shows like Cutthroat Kitchen or uh or Chopped or something like that? Would it be
Right.
awesome he was in one of those? That would be awesome.
That would be. I think he would do pretty well in those shows. The only other one I would have thought of was Iron Chef.
Oh yeah, Iron Chef, yeah, that's true. I mostly watch Cutthroat Kitchen and Chopped. Oh, and Cake Wars, or yeah, or something like that.
Cake
Or
Wars.
no, it was Cupcake Wars, yeah, something like that. Where you make like insane cakes out of like stuff like that. Like it's insane.
Yeah, I could probably see him doing pastries and stuff like that. Um, but even so, I think it would just be it would be absolutely nuts if if he
Yeah,
actually
because
does
I've
get
seen
that.
yeah I've seen that show. I've seen Cupcake Wars. Like it's insane how they do that. Like it's incredible.
Wow. I mean, you know what? If Tan Man can, if anybody can do it, it's got to be the Tan Man.
Yeah, obviously.
I will leave it at that. Let's see. Other people. There's a couple of people that used to be regulars on the McGrumps, but have since moved on to other things. But let's see. I'm trying to think of someone like right now. Sonic Crafter King.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah. I actually never played Smash with him once, even though we did say that we were gonna be like rivals and all that stuff before the game released. Uh, actually, I think the game was released. No, it wasn't. I think it was like a month before it released. But we were talking about like Jacob was talking. He was talking. Yeah, I can't talk. Sorry. So I was getting a little too hyper there. Um, SonicCrafterKing. He asked me, hey, who's gonna be your main in Smash Ultimate? And I said, it's gonna be Young Link. And he's like, dude, mine's Sonic, obviously. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, dude, we got face each other and but the sad thing is we never did. I mean, I'm hoping I kind of want to ask him to do that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, Jacob, if
he
you're
me
if you're watching this video, I would love to see you and Kevin fight each other, whether it's on one of your guys' channels or on the McRums.
yeah, that'd be cool. Mostly him because I don't have a capture card.
Hmm. Or who knows? Maybe I could host it. Like like I could post.
Yeah,
I can was it record the room, host the like I
yeah,
could make
host
the
the battle
room
and then we're in
and
a call and
and
so
record it.
that
Yeah, exactly. We could do it that way. I would
and
think it
also
would be awesome though. But go for it.
and
Sorry.
also Jacob, he's also a very awesome guy as well. He's also pretty funny. He can be really hyper as well at points. Like he's just very funny. Like so that I love every time when he plays as Isabel, he always does the yeet thing when he does the fishing pole. Like every time he does that, I freaking laugh my head off. Like funny when he does that, like yeet. Because on McGrump's season 5, he got so mad at some points. Like, dude,
What the fuck?
yeah,
It was funny as hell.
I know it was. You were in that. You were in that episode as well. So
It was just I don't know what it was, but it was just oh. Sometimes Jacob is so funny, even when he's not really trying to be. That just goes to show how funny he is, and I'm sorry, but he's funny in a good
right,
way. So,
he's awesome.
let's see other people. Um, I don't know if well, there's two Jose's. There's Jose Blanco, and then there's Jose Gazza. Any thoughts on either one of the Jose's, or whichever one you're more familiar with?
Uh, not really familiar with any of them. Not really.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really know what to say about them. So I don't really know them.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know Jose. Like, I haven't really talked to Jose all that much, or Jose Gaza, I should be more specific, all that much. But he seems like a very nice guy, and Jose Blanco, he's one of my more consistent participants um, in my streams that I do.
Yeah, I think I have seen him in your streams in the chat. I think I know what you're talking about, but I just don't really know him. Like from my perspective.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, so I'm kind of running out of people that I know that you know, but is there anyone that you know that deserves a shout out from you?
You know, I think you were talking about someone. We can talk about Mario Girl.
Yes, Mario Girl.
Yeah, yeah, I do know her.
Mm,
Again, I gotta say, she is one of the nicest people I've ever talked to.
oh,
Like,
there's,
oh my gosh.
you know,
Like,
yeah. Go
I know
for it.
I
I'm
say
sorry.
that for, I know I say that for a lot of people, but for her, like, she has an amazing personality. Like, if anyone is feeling down, she always supports the person. Like that's every time I see that, I'm like, wow, she's amazing.
I mean, she goes through a lot of things in her life, and and
Yeah,
it's just as amazing that she is supportive of everybody.
yeah,
That
very supportive.
that the support that she gives is equal to the support that she gets.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've seen it how when she's down and out,
Right.
she just, oh my gosh. Excuse me. It's kind of hot on. It's so humid that it makes me sleepy. But anyway, but uh, but yeah, whenever she's down, I mean, myself and everybody that she's helped, they all come to her aid and they all just come to her support and they just say how much they love her. And
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
Yeah.
say that just it brings a tear to my eye and a smile on my
Right.
face. So and oh my gosh, so
Like, hope her life goes really well in the future.
yeah, like I hope she gets all the education that she needs and could use, especially as she tries to go for a career. And I want her to be able to make a living.
Right.
That's and I could probably say the same thing about you, Mr. Kevin Dickey. Like
Uh,
like I want you to be successful
yeah,
in life.
obviously, yeah. Yeah, especially my hobby that I'm currently trying to do. I also have another hobby that I didn't talk about yet, but I'm not sure if you noticed or not. But
Mm, I don't know
but
if I,
but
but
I my other hobby slash dream I wanna do is I wanna become a voice actor.
that's much like Jets. That's another person we
Yeah,
could talk about. But
yeah, we can also talk about Jets as well.
but I
I do
mean,
know him, but I do know him though. But for me, as being a voice actor, I mean, I got inspired by my brother. He is my brother is a very good voice actor. Like he is insane when it comes to voice acting. He puts a lot of energy on his stuff. Like I gotta show you that. Like it's incredible how he does it. And I got inspired by him, and I'm like, dude, I want to do the same thing too. And he's been giving me some tips and all that stuff on how to voice act, and for when I do when I and such as when I voice act, I know I'm nowhere near Sean because Sean. Oh yeah, Sean's my brother by the way. Sorry, I revealed my brother's name. Sorry. Uh,
ah,
sorry. That was an accident, but it's okay. Uh, I've been improving a lot, so as hopefully I can get better and with voice acting. And the thing is, as of now, I'm going to be in some projects because I'm actually cast in some projects.
well, I hope they go well, and who knows? Hopefully, you get the call.
Yeah.
Like Funimation, here we come, baby.
Yep.
Or
So
um,
I go
or
to I usually go to casting call club because that's pretty much like a thing for voice actors that you can audition for projects. That's what I usually do. So yeah, I hope everything goes well for that.
well,
So, yeah.
I wish nothing but the best for you, and I and I have to think that if you get out of it what you put into it. So if you put into a lot, I think you're gonna do well.
Right.
Which then leads to another aspiring voice actor in Big Jets 1.
Yeah, bitch has one. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy. Um I don't think me and Jets really talk to each other that much. I mean, I know he knows me, and he even like asked for advice for me on voice acting. Uh but if you're watching this right now, Jets, if you need any help on voice acting, uh you should definitely um ask my brother for help because he's really good at that.
Well, I mean, of course, Jets. We talked a lot about what he does on his own interview when I interviewed him.
Oh yeah, you definitely interviewed him as well.
And speaking of interviews, this interview was kind of long overdue as far as I'm concerned. And
Right.
I mean, I'm just thankful that it was that we finally got to do it. And so I mean, that's so there's that.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, say what else? What else is there to talk? What is else is there? What else is there to talk about? Um, let's see here.
hmm.
I guess we can talk about places to eat, I guess.
Wow, we're just okay. So how do we go from jets to places to eat? Okay.
I know that's
Uh,
really random, but I know you say that like a lot. Like, we always talk about stuff like that.
well,
Um,
I guess we could start with one of your favorite places.
okay. So I know that's really weird. I know that's kind of random to say, but anyway, so basically my favorite places to eat, uh, is mostly pizza places, mostly. Like Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, all that stuff. Yeah, because pizza's my favorite food.
pizza's pizza is awesome.
Yeah.
It was I don't know what one of my favorites was well, of course one of my favorites for a long time was Little Caesars, but I have to think
I mean,
nowadays it's
you gotta get that
Domino's.
hun ready. Oh, Domino's. Like I think I've been to like Domino's like once or twice in my life. Because I usually just mostly go to Little Caesars or Pizza Hut most of the time. Because those are like the closest near me. I mean, there is a Domino's like near me, but we don't usually go there because obviously, in my family's opinion, Pizza Hut and Little Caesars are better than Domino's in our opinion. Yeah.
Well, you can't go wrong with those options, I will say that.
Um. So that's it for like pizza places. There's like fast food restaurants that we can talk about, and then we'll get on to like the bigger restaurants.
Oh, of course.
But for
Um,
but for fast food ones, uh, I really enjoy going to Wendy's, Taco Bell, um,
oh yeah,
what else is there? There's also Burger King that I usually go to.
oh yeah.
And also, have you heard of this one fast food restaurant called Arby's?
I've heard of Arby's, I just never been there.
It's actually pretty good actually,
Oh man.
in my opinion.
Well, I might give that a try. And
It's mostly a roast beef sandwich place, mostly. Now we can talk about the bigger the bigger restaurants.
hmm, let's see. When I think of big restaurants, I think of the likes of Red Lobster and Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah, I've been to Red Lobster like not that much because since it's a very expensive restaurant. But I definitely go there sometimes. But the thing is I'm not a seafood guy. I don't usually like seafood. I don't usually like fish, lobster, crab. I'm not that type of person that likes those type of stuff.
Hmm.
I hope you understand that. Like, I don't really like that.
Well,
However, however, there is some stuff I do like there for me. They do have chicken though, and I also have the stuff that I really love going there is those biscuits.
oh yeah, the Cheddar Bay biscuits. I love those things. They're
Yeah,
good.
a lot of people love those. Like, and they're like you get like unlimited
Oh,
like
that is some good
like
stuff. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, it's just I don't know what they put in there, and it's just amazing.
But on the other hand, what about Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, to be honest, I definitely go to Texas Roadhouse, but barely because it's very like I said, it's very expensive.
I
Uh,
see.
but like most restaurants, but one time I went to Texas Roadhouse. I think I got like a big chicken leg, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I couldn't finish it. It was gigantic. Like wow. And they also have I think it was I'm not sure if it was Texas Roadhouse or somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure they have like like buckets of peanuts or something like that that you can have.
Oh,
Or
I
or,
think it
or
was. I know what it is. I've been to that other restaurant, and it was
was
Logan's.
oh no, I don't really know Logan's. I'm pretty sure that was like I'm not sure if it was Outback or Texas Roadhouse.
Well,
I think it's one of those that have
well,
like peanuts like on a in like a bucket that you can grab.
it probably was Texas Roadhouse
Yeah, I just don't really remember that because I barely go
because
there.
it was Texas Roadhouse. I know that.
Uh, let's see, what else is there? I definitely okay. I gotta tell you, I know we talk about pizza a lot, but there is this one place that my family goes, but it's not where I live. It's actually far away to where I live. Uh, but I go there like once every 1 or 2 years, because when I go on vacation and all that stuff,
Uh huh.
is Solos. Have you heard of Solos Pizza?
No, kind of sounds more like a local brand or something because I've never heard of it.
I know it sounds like it, but Solos is literally, in my opinion, me and my mom's favorite pizza place ever. Like they have literally like amazing pizza there. They're like square shaped pizza, like a square shape, like square shaped slices, and there's like so much, and there's like so many slices, and it's amazing. Like like literally the best pizza. Like you can never like you can't top any other pizza place in my opinion other than Solo's. Like it's amazing. But when I go there, I usually go to Missouri when I go there.
Oh yeah, Missouri. I've never been to Missouri before, so
I've
I,
been there like usually like once every 1 or 2 years.
once in, it's kind of funny because I had a friend who lived in Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm sad to say that he's no longer with us anymore. But um,
Yeah,
but
that's
the memories will always be there. I will say that.
right. Uh,
Okay, so
yeah. So, are we still gonna talk about more of about food places, or are we done with that? Or unless we can talk about more about that,
well,
if you want.
I'm kind of all food out. I hate to say, but
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, let's see, what else is there to talk about?
well, well, I guess the only other thing I can say is, do you have anything to ask of me? Like, do you have any questions?
Do I have any request? Okay. Now you put me on the spot now.
Now, of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just an
I mean,
option. It's just something that I usually ask from time to time.
uh, no, not really. I
Okay.
mean, nah, nah, I don't really have that much questions. Yeah, I don't really have that. I don't really have anything.
Okay. Well, anyway, I guess the only other thing I can ask, or not ask, but rather just make mention, is that it's definitely been a pleasure to finally talk with the guy known as Kevin Dickey, and um, I've seen you a number of times on Jackbox game streams that I've done.
Yeah, mostly on Japbot's Party Pack ones, mostly. Uh, I don't usually watch your WWE ones, but to be honest, I'm not a big fan of wrestling. But my dad is.
Well, I mean, if that's his favorite sport, I don't know if you have any favorite sports that you watch.
Uh, I watch baseball. That's usually the only sport I watch. It's baseball.
Baseball. You know, I thought about, you know, also including baseball as part of my game collection. So if who knows, maybe I might do it.
Right.
But I would have to think if I ever did do that, you probably would watch that son of a gun the moment I
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. My family loves watching baseball a lot.
Like some of the, I guess we can talk about baseball and then we could probably wrap it up because I wouldn't want to make this too long.
Right.
So when it
So,
comes to baseball, I started watching it as early as I want to say 1993. We're talking the Blue Jays versus Phillies in the '93 series when it ended on a walk-off home run in Game 6 to win the championship for the Blue Jays. That's how far back I go.
yeah. I mean, I don't remember that because I was not born that time.
Okay.
But you said that was 19. That was from 1993.
Yes, and yes, folks, I am that old.
Yeah. I guess you can say. I guess I'll say this, but I am a Cardinals fan.
Yeah, the Cardinals have had great teams over the years. Some of the ones that come to mind are the '67 Cardinals,
Yeah.
especially when you had Roger Maris, who was in the twilight of his career when he was traded to the Cardinals. So you had him. You had the 1980 Cardinals, or no, I'm sorry, the
Uh-huh.
'82
Yeah.
Cardinals. Sorry, my bad. But then some of the other ones include the '85 Cardinals, which lost to the '85 championship winning Royals. Everybody talks about Don Dinkinger and the blown call that he had that costed the Cardinals the championship. The '04 Cardinals that lost to the Red Sox, in which the Red Sox ended their curse of the Bambino. And then, of course, the more recent teams like the '06 and the 2011 teams that won the championship. So
Yeah, the cool thing is about me being a baseball fan is I actually have been on into live baseball where I'm actually watching the game live, not just on TV.
and well, I mean, of course, I've been to minor league baseball, but I don't think there's anything quite like Major League Baseball, and I think you'd be better off to tell me uh, the how is it that big of a difference from watching it on television to watching it live and in person?
Well, to be honest, well, obviously, to be honest, well, let's see here. Well, obviously, you're with a bunch of people, that are like sitting next to each other, and then you can obviously, if you're hungry, you can get like snacks, like popcorn, like peanuts or something like that. You can get a drink. You basically go there. But the thing is, I don't usually do that because baseball, like that's how they get their money on food and all that stuff because their stuff is very expensive. Like like a medium soda is like $6. Like, oh
I
my
know it's
gosh.
ridiculous. I know,
Yeah, like, oh my gosh,
like
like,
six bucks,
I don't
dude.
usually,
Yeah. Sorry if I keep interrupting,
no, you're fine, you're fine.
but dude, you could probably get a lot of like you can get so much food at Costco for $6
Yeah,
compared to
exactly,
getting just
like,
one damn soda.
yeah, it's just that, it's insane. Like, but I know that like I don't think they'll allow you to like get your own food without paying for their stuff. I don't think they'll allow you for that. I don't think so.
Yeah,
But it just
but
it's
I mean they got to make their money somehow. But as you were saying,
yeah. But other than that, like the cool thing is about when you go to a live baseball, sometimes they do like these little fun things like when you usually look at the screen, uh sometimes I think they do this like every time when you're on like live baseball, but I don't think they do this on TV. But there's like there's like a thing like you like have to like look at a baseball and then there's like three things that you have to like say like what ball is in one of these, like either number one, number two, or number three, and you have to pick what number is in that ball. And it does it's pretty fun how they do that. And they also do like some sort of like live races that they do. Like it's something like that.
awesome.
It's it's pretty cool. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty fun and entertaining how they do it. It's pretty cool. And then you get back to the the regularly scheduled program pretty much. And then get back to
right.
the game. It's pretty cool how like halftime. They usually do that around halftime. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's like I love that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun how they do that. It's nice. So yeah, and I've been in a bunch of live baseball games. So that's usually mostly the only sport I watch. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Well, of course, that and the prospect of actually getting a ball should also
That
play
has never
into it.
happened to me.
Well, believe it or not, I actually did get a ball one time. It wasn't a home run
Really?
ball, but it was like a foul ball, and out of
Right.
and I mean it hit like it it was foul
Did you
over the net, and it went into the second deck, but then it fell right in my lap.
well, lucky. That's never happened to me before.
And I was screaming like I screamed as if I won the lottery because I never had gotten a ball before.
I
And I
know,
was
like that usually not really happens
I mean
not
I
that
was
much
16 years
to
old at the
people.
time and I was screaming like a little girl. It was funny as hell looking back on
I
it.
bet, like I'm sure I can understand that.
Oh, oh my gosh. But anyway, before we go, is there anything you want to talk to the audience? Like, do you have anything to say to the audience about yourself and your channel? You know, things like that.
Um, well, I do have a second channel, but that usually just goes for Pokemon stuff. So that's basically. I know I didn't say that, but that I was talking about my main channel. But I have another channel that, like I said, I usually just do Pokemon stuff. If you like Pokemon stuff, you should definitely, and you like my personality and all that stuff, you should definitely go check out my Pokemon channel. It's called Kevin Dickey 12 Pokemon.
Kevin Dickey 12 Pokemon. All right. I might have to include that in the description of whatever part this is.
Right.
So yeah, definitely check him out. But with that said, excuse me, I have a little bit of gas. With that said, I may as well do my usual spiel, and that is, Kevin, have a good night. Kevin.
Oh, sorry. You were cutting a little bit.
Oh, I said, Kevin, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
God bless you,
Yep. Yeah. And
and best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
thank you. I
But
appreciate that.
hey, I appreciate. Hey, at least I appreciate that, and I appreciate you coming in. And also thank you for
Yeah.
contacting me. I did forget to do this until now, so thank you for that.
Right. You just say like is Saturday fine? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
Saturday's fine. And then
I forgot legitimately just because I was watching, and still am watching a wrestling show as we speak, but not to
yeah,
let that distract me though. But
I think I can hear that a little bit on your end.
yeah,
But Not that much. That's fine.
But for everybody else, this is TehJew22, and whoever my next guest is, I don't know, but I hope to have just as much fun talking to him or her, them, as I did with Kevin Dickey 12.
Hmm.
So until then, have a great day, everybody. And you may also say goodbye to him.
See you, everyone.
Peace out, everybody.